welcome once again to that show of shows, Pigskin Facts, History, and News. I am your host, Fred Watson Jr. Once again, how you doing? Just had a thought on a couple things that I had left out from earlier, and I pretty much wanted to talk about the Redskins offense, which has pretty much been ineffective as of late. But before I get to that, I made a comment about safety Troy Apke. Well, I didn't finish the comment actually, but safety Troy Apke, like I was saying, came in the game last week for Monte Nicholson, who was injured. Troy Apke was a backup coming for the game. And last Sunday against San Francisco, he had an interception. And that interception marked the sixth straight week that the Redskins intercepted a pass. And the Redskins now have 8 interceptions overall total, and which is tied for the third best in the NFL. Not bad. So the team has 8 interceptions on the year. Pretty good. The Redskins and Vikings are tied at 13 in the all-time series. They're tied at 13. Like I said, the Redskins lead the Vikings in postseason 3-2 in the playoffs. The two teams, the Redskins and the Vikings, they last played each other week 10 of the 2017 season at FedEx Field. And the Vikings won that game 38-30. Behind 304 passing yards and 4 touchdowns from the current Redskins starting quarterback, Case Keenum. 38-30. The Redskins offense. We don't have a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Our defense is phenomenal. Our defensive line, that is phenomenal. They're starting to come on. Jonathan Allen, Matt Ioannidis, Tim Settle, Deron Payne, those guys. And you got Ryan Kerrigan, the backer, Montez Sweat off the edge. You got the linebacker core, John Bostic, Sean Dion Hamilton, and our secondary, of course, you got Landon Collins that's played very well this year. But I wanted to look more at the offense. And this is a critical game right here where I think the run is very, very important because it's going to open up our passing game. We're playing against a 6th ranked defense. The Minnesota Vikings are very stout on defense. And we're just playing a lot of teams this year with stout defenses. The Patriots, the 49ers, now the Vikings. So we're going to have to find a way to distribute the ball, not just in the running game, but in the passing game. Paul Richardson, you're going to have to step up, man. Paul Richardson, you're going to have to step up. We need you, man. We need you. You're going to have to get open. And you're going to have to catch the ball. Tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle, who's been coming on as of late, who's been catching balls as of late, and who's been playing a little better. We're going to need him, Jeremy Sprinkle, in the open to catch the ball, hold on to the ball, keep drives sustained and alive. We need to spread the ball out more. Players like rookie wide receiver Calvin Harmon. We're going to definitely need him to get more. They're going to have to find ways to get the ball to him more often. He's a rookie prospect that we drafted out of NC State, and we need him to get more involved. They need to kind of broaden their game plan, kind of expand the game plan to the point where the offense is not just contingent on just AP running the ball or just Terry McLaurin catching passes or Trey Quinn in the slot. And of course, we need to get the ball to our weapon, Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Terry. A lot of people call him Scary Terry, but he says he prefers to be called Touchdown Terry, which he is. But we need to get the ball to him. We need to take a few shots deep and let him utilize his speed and get open, which he can. He can create separation with his speed. Just like that first game in Philly, we need to exploit the Vikings secondary. I believe they are 20th. They're 6th in total defense, but I think they're like between 15th and 20th against the pass. They're a little weak in that area. They're very stout against the run, but against the pass, they're a little weaker, and I think we need to try to expose that. Running back Wendell Smallwood, he had a pretty good game last game. Came in for the injured Chris Thompson. Came out of the backfield, ran the ball very well. I think they threw a couple passes to him, and he had a nice little run on a couple of them, from what I remember. Steven Sims, stick him in the slot. Let's get him in open space and let's see what he does. And let's keep putting him on jet sweeps, but let them be more structured how we do it. Because the 49ers had it snuffed out last week. It was like they were reading the playbook. We need to be more creative in our play calling. And hopefully Kevin O'Connell will extend his play calling duties this week. Implement even a trick play here or there. But implement some creative stuff that creates some movement in the line. In our formations, create some movement, create some deception, and get more people involved in the offense. Get more people involved in the offense. We have a fullback now that will help our running game out of the I formation. Looking forward to seeing that continue. On defense, I didn't mention Cole Holcomb, our rookie linebacker that's playing excellent this year. He's doing a whale of a job. And hopefully we can put it all together this game and come in here and upset the Vikings and turn the critics upside down on their head. So I look forward to that. And defensively, like I said, we need to have a blanket party for Kirk Cousins. Stop that running game. Dalvin Cook, like I said, he's running on fire, like he's been douched with gasoline. Just ow, 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 ow. I mean, this man, he's on fire. He's running like that. We got to snuff him and we got to stop him. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings, who I didn't mention, big time threat. We've got to cover him. We've got to cover him, and we've got to keep him from getting the big bomb. Kirk Cousins loves to throw deep, and he's very accurate as a quarterback throwing deep. From what I remember him being with the Redskins, he did that very well. And our corners and our safeties, we're gonna have to be on point. I believe Quentin Dunbar will probably be the one guarding Stephon Diggs. Did I say his name right? Stephon Diggs. He's Quentin Dunny. He's coming into Dunbar. Quentin Dunbar. He's booting into a star, and he's turning into a shutdown corner, and he's getting better at his craft. And I really like him, and we really need for him to really put the clamps on Stephon Diggs. Their other threat, Adam Thielen, is out. He will not be playing. But they have a tight end by the name of Kyle Rudolph, number 82. That's very effective tight end. We've played a lot of teams this year that have ball-catching tight ends that are dangerous. And Kyle Rudolph is another one to add to that list. So we're just going to have to be on our P's and our Q's. We're going to have to dot our I's and cross our T's in this game. We're going to have to put all our ducks in a row and be on top of it. It's a very tough game. But like I said, I predict that we will defeat the Vikings, And hail to the Skins. Not going to hold you guys too much more. Said what I needed to say. And like I said, my prediction, Skins 23, Vikings 20. Let's do it. Hail to the Skins. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your weekend. Fred Watson Jr., Pigskin Facts, History and News. I say peace. Signing off.